Oh, I'm knackered. Massive day. Burnie Summerfest. I and my son, we're inducted with the Burnie Community House. And when they need working bees or actual community things done, we go and help out if and when we can. I don't do clubs. I don't go up there all the time. I fucking don't. I think that spoils it. Clubs. You end up with infighting. You end up with clicky little segregated clicky bunches and stuff. Clubs are no good. They end up like the police force. It started off as a public police service, a service to the public. It's turned into a strong arm for the government, and it's a Masonic glee club now. It's they're a gang. They've turned into a gang. They don't see it. They're not gonna see it. I can't. Crikey, quite a huge day. There was a cop there all day today. He was struggling to get anyone to talk to him. I spoke to him for a while. He was one of the ones that was here when I had an issue with Officer Flynn. We was talking about that incident, and he's trying to justify it as nicely as he can and as diplomatically as he could, but he's not clear to me, not willing to give up any ground. That's, and I could have had exactly the same conversation with any single officer. Would have been exactly the same word for word. Why? Because it's a club. It's a club that's stuck in groupthink. Tunnel vision and groupthink in an echo chamber where they all just justify each other's actions when they're unjustifiable to everybody else. And today proved that we don't need all the bullshit. The community got together and we had an amazing day. I've been involved with the Burnie Community House for going on 3 years now, off and on. When it's needed, when I can, and like I say, when it's needed. Not when it's wanted. When it's warranted, when it's needed, when the help is needed. I don't do it to try and get a leg up. I don't want notoriety or validation or recognition. I can't think of anything more disingenuous. It's pathetic. They've got enough cooks there. They don't need any more. They've got enough chiefs. They don't need any more chiefs. When they need Indians, I go and roll up the sleeves. That's how it works. That's how community's supposed to work. But I do think the community needs to come together more. When I say come together, I don't mean we need to form our own gang, a club. Though it's like I said, I'm the opposite to that. I mean, come together as in we need to start being a bit more polite with one another, a bit more respectful towards one another. Mind our own business when we should. Offer help when it appears to be needed. Because quite often, people that need help won't ask. It's the people that need it that won't ask for it. The people that ask for it usually are there because of their own making, their own doing. Because they wouldn't help themselves. It's not always the case. Not always. It's the saying thank you when it's, when you've got nothing but time on your hands and somebody else's time poor, and you can see they're struggling to maintain something as simple as their front lawn while they're at work, go and mow it. There's a bloke who lives next door to a bloke whose lawn I was mowing for a while, who went away. I don't even know the guy to this day. I've never met him. But he went away to have cancer surgery. He was an old bloke. He's paid his taxes over the years and stuff. Oh, jeez, I'll cut the bloke a break. Because it was a tiny little place. Whenever I went and made my mate's lawn, I'd nip over and just run over his front lawn real quick. Kept it down. Because he went somewhere in the mainland or somewhere for some cancer treatment. He came home and was like, oh, front yard's all tidy. He to this day doesn't know he did it. He doesn't have to. It's what community's about. Helping each other out. You don't have to be friends. You don't even have to know them. The community got together today and we had a brilliant day. The kids had a ball, families came. There was a live band there. It was flat out all day. We didn't get much of a chance to sit down. As you can see, oh fuck. There. We got this. You're gonna love this one. There, go up there. Come up there like you don't care. Oh shit, what's going on here? I'm all over the place. I'm naked. I'm in the house. Oh. Thanks, Burnie Council. I'll put your sales up for you. You happy? Me and the council don't get along, eh? I can't stand it. I actually don't know what. Anyway, enough of that. Hey Trent, hey Tony, hey Ken, hey Chris Lynch, hey Ben Keegan. Hey. I'll put your flags up, boys. Well, I don't know, you didn't do nothing. Oh, we came and mowed and whipped and snipped the grass there 2 days ago. Yeah, because you was asked to come and do it. You just had to be fucking like requested to come and take care of public land. Prior to that, it was a fucking disgrace. Which is a shame, because full credit to Dave for Parks and Reserves maintenance. He can only go and do what they tell him to go and do. But he fucking hooks in when he does. The hardest worker on the council. He's the only one I've ever seen work up a sweat. Like the council, Burnie works. That flag, let's come back. Oh, I think that's classic. Right. Was it? Making a better Burnie. Oh dear. Sorry, but oh wow. Well, that wasn't my idea either, by the way. I'm not going to say as it was. They're going, dude, you should so stand next to that sail. We'll take a photo of it for you. Oh, yeah! I'll be all over that. I nearly got a photo with Teeny Brumby, but she doesn't know it. I just missed out. She turned around at the wrong moment. Oh, fuck. I'll get get done for harassment next. You watch. I'm not harassing anyone. I just want answers. The real answers. Approved projects. One's it? Fucking go away. Nothing, burger head. Oh, I'm tired. I think I'll go to bed in a minute. But yeah, today proved, this is what I'm trying to get to. Today proved we don't need all the bullshit. We don't need it. You get the right people to organise. And this was organised mainly by women. That's the spin out of it all. There was no authority needed. See, this is what my point is. Women should not be in authority. They should not be in authority. And it was women that organised this and agreed with what I said. They understood the difference between authority and organising. Women should not be in authority because they want the virtue signal. They want women who chase authority are dark, deep into the dark triad. Machiavellianism, psychopathy, narcissism. Men too, but women, wow. Why? Because at least a man will attack you to your face. These feminist men and these feminist women will character assassinate you behind your back. They will never be, they'll be nice to your face. And then as soon as you leave, they've got somebody else destroying your reputation. Like the newspaper. They're sly, sneaky bitches. Which is why they should be an authority. They are more susceptible to the dark triad, not because it's women, but because they are women who have been corrupted. So they're angry at the world. They think that there's an unfair patriarchy going on because they don't realise that they're not in their role. Their gender role, their natural gender role. Oh, you're being misogynistic. No, I'm not being misogynistic because the amount of things that men can't do that women can. Today, some women came up from Hobart. This is organised by some women from Hobart, by the way. They came up and organised a bunch of people they don't know. And it got done. No authority was needed. There was no authority there today because it wasn't needed. There was a cop there, but I wouldn't call that authority. Thank you so much to the Sunshine people from Hobart and everywhere else, wherever they're from around the state. I don't really know much about them. I'm going to endeavour to find out a bit more about them because I think what they're doing is great. It's amazing. Oh, gosh, oh fuck. Thank you to Burnie Community House. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Dwayne. And Dwayne. I can't deny both Dwayne's pitched in. Even half tattooed toy, come and have a go. On ya, dude. Hey? He was feeling bad because he wasn't pitching in. Mate, you pitched in. You did your bit. You did your bit, man. Especially for somebody with bloody emphysema, what is it? Pneumonia on one of his lungs. Like, it's irreparable. Today just proved it. We need to walk away from this stupid system. There was a community event, the community put it together, the community turned up, the community cleaned up, the community had it all packed away. You'd swear it wasn't even there now. No authority required. Oh, that knackered. I can't even be stuck. Wondered the way to finish this off. Thanks, guys. Thanks for allowing me and my son to help. They've done the world of good for my son. He has autism. He came and he spent all day helping and he smashed him. And he had to spend a bit of time with the dude teaching him to skateboard when he had a bit of time off. And he got on the board and I was watching him happy as a fucking pig in poo. Big smile on his face and he had a good time. He's sunburnt like a fucking tomato, the poor bugger. I better go put some aloe vera on his neck. So, thank yous all. And thanks for proving the point just organically by itself. Thanks for the point proving itself. This isn't even me saying to you guys, thanks for letting me use your organisation to prove a point, because it's not had nothing to do with that. It proved itself. At the end of the day, I look back on the day and I'm like, everything that I've been saying has just spent the day proving itself. We don't need all the bullshit. We got everything we need. It's called community. That's church. At the end, when I was thanked by the lady for what I said this morning, I'm thinking, oh, no, because I said it to her. I said, I don't think women should be in authority because you're too good at organising. Something like that. I said, bloody oath, you can organise. Organise things really well. And she was stoked on that. I was like, after I said it, I thought, fuck, did I just put my foot in it? She asked me to repeat it in front of everyone, and I'm like, oh. At first I'm like, I wasn't sure what she was saying, what it was I said that she wanted me to say. And she goes, about, she goes, because I was stoked about that, she goes, about, authority and organising. Oh, well actually, yeah. Oh, you really want me to repeat that? I said it and I actually got a good response. I said, that was a good save, wasn't it? Fuck. Again, it just proved itself. Level-headed, centred, grounded people that know their role, their job to do. They know their place, it gets done. You don't need all the bullshit. All the bullshit's got to go. Get rid of it. We had 1 hour that was awkward. You know what that hour was? The acknowledgement thing that went for a fucking hour. Felt like it went for an hour. Nobody would talk. It was weird. The whole place went like weird for about an hour. And it almost went into segregated, clicky little groups. And it took a while for that to fade away. And once that faded away, the whole day went back to good again. And everyone started intermingling again. And we were just community. So this is the one little piece I'm going to get political on. Piss off with your fucking acknowledgement bullshit and your Ernie Dingo dances. Just fuck off with it. We know. Can we learn from it and move on, please? And not make the same mistakes again, over and over and over again, every year, every Australia Day, every time we have a council meeting. Oh, fucking, here's another fucking awkward moment. Here's another awkward moment. Just to remind us to fucking beat each other and ourselves over the head. Instead of actually having the conversation and getting it over and done with. How about we just have the conversation, see how that relates to actual law, fuck off all the stupid legislation that is creating this, and get back to some basics. And then maybe we might be able to save this country from becoming the 52nd state of the United States of Israel that is now classing Christians as radical. Erin Molan at Parliament House making a speech saying that Christianity and radical Christianity and radical Muslim, what'd you say? Radical Christianity and radical Islam are a scourge on this country. Something to that effect. What? Our law is Christian. It's not government legislature. Our law is Christian. That's why we've got all the problems we've got. We don't have law. We're not operating under law. We're operating under legislature. And today just proved it. When we get back to basics, we get back to law, everything works. Today was law. It was lawful. It was God's law. It almost got fucked up by legislation. We're legislated to do this shit, to put up with this acknowledgement bullshit and Ernie Dingo dances. I tried to actually talk to a couple of people about it. People who ordinarily will just open up and talk to me, but as soon as that happened, while it was on, they're standing there just looking at it like as if they was at a fucking funeral or something. I feel like I'm having the fucking whammy put over us all. You know, Crocodile Dundee with the water buffalo. You know. That's what it felt like. It doesn't work on me, I suppose. I don't know. I was just looking around going, what the fuck happened to everyone? Everyone just went weird, and it lasted for about an hour. I nearly came home because of it. Glad I didn't, because community prevailed. Look at me, I think I'm going to have a shower before I can't. Fucking sunburn. Ooh, far out. Anyway, I don't think I'll be making another video today. I'm knackered. God bless yous. I love yous all. Good night.